Now that I can successfully fist my Pikachu, we're good to go. I'm Poppy Funko, and you know I like to do weird stuff with my Funko Pops. And on this episode, we're going to take Pikachu and bring him to life. And if you haven't seen this massive Pikachu before, he is 18 inches tall. And here's a quick comparison so you can understand the size difference. Regular Funko Pop right here. So how am I going to get Pikachu to come to life? First, we want to see what aspects of Pikachu we can use. Now, he only moves at his neck, so there's not much I can do with that. But what does Pikachu do? Well, first, he's cute, right? So we need to bring that cuteness to life. And secondly, well, he's a ball of electric energy, right? So we're going to bring some of those electricity aspects to life. I'm going to be using some tools that I found around the store to bring that to life, such as these LED lights and the voice box of this Pikachu. All right, now this is where a lot of y'all are just going to hate me, but I do need to take off Pikachu's head. Every Funko Pop has a sealed access under their heads. That's where we're going to be working. Now, it'd be nice if I could just remove it by pulling on it, but that's not going to work. So we're going to use the power of heat. A blow dryer typically does the trick. See it? You can see it separate right there. That's exactly what we want. Now, I've been working on this for quite a bit, and I almost got his head fully taken apart. Didn't want to bore y'all with the... Oh, check it out. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming right along. Look at that. All right, I got it fully disconnected. I had to take an X-Acto knife and trim around this part. It was giving me a lot of trouble, but there you have it, the Pikachu head. So at this point, I need to find a way to install my LED lights into his cheeks and then install the wiring for the Pikachu through his body while still having access to each one of those electronic components. All right, we got Pikachu here. We need to get through here. It's got a little zip tie. Just break past that zip tie, cut through this fabric. There we go. Zip tie has been released. Check it out. Shouldn't be too hard. Then we have the inside of the Pikachu, the LEDs right here. I'm not sure I'm going to use the LEDs on this Pikachu. I might come up with something, but I want the noise box for sure. Where is the noise box? Is it right here? Yep, the noise box is right here this whole time. So we need that button. Okay. The button is right here. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, I'm going to disconnect the LEDs too, because I might find a use for them. I'm not going to cut the wires. So I have the entire sound box and electronics out of the Pikachu plush. and I will be placing it inside this Pikachu head. Now the hardest thing is going to be getting these into his head, onto his cheeks, and making sure that this cord right here doesn't detach, because as soon as this cord detaches, this whole thing is probably done. And I'm talking about in the future after the entire Pokemon's put together, because I do need to charge these in order to keep them lit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the cords onto the actual light itself. That way it doesn't come off. In order to get my hand in there to actually fit, I'm gonna need to make this hole just a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife and make that happen. Now that I can successfully fist my Pikachu, we're good to go. Now I'm not gonna lie, once I do get this LED in there, I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna get it to stay. I know I'm gonna be using the glue for sure, but it's not a flat surface, and I do need to make sure that it does line up with the red circle right here, or else it just won't make too much sense, right? So I guess, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put glue on the top portion of this LED light. Around the edge. Now, I don't want to get this out of my hand, of course, because that's just annoying. But stick it in his head. And I'm going to put that top portion on the top of his cheek. Right on the top of that red. Oh, this is not easy, guys. I wish I had a camera inside that so I can kind of see what was going on. Oh, yeah, this is not easy whatsoever. I think I'm there. I see red. Yeah, it seems to be kind of glowing. I think that's the right spot. Now I just need to get it to stay. I'm pressing on it. Hopefully it grabs some vinyl with the glue. And I do have the cord sticking out still. Look at it sticking a little bit. Awesome. Okay, now that I got that in there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit some glue around the edges of it. Oh yeah, that's not bad. I mean, it's got a little bit of wiggle in it. I solve that. But the whole point is for it to just not move. You can actually see the cheek glow already. Oh, that's actually really freaking cool. All right, and the second light onto the other cheek. Now we gotta put the voice box in the Pikachu. Let's see. Just gonna put it in the back on the inside. Hopefully that'll stick. All right, so we got the lights in there. We got the voice box in there. The only thing I gotta figure out is how I'm gonna route the wires and where, because I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do with these lights, because they light up red, and the cheeks already have red, and I don't know what else to do with them. I'll probably just cut them or hide them somewhere, but you ponder on this. And I cut a little bit of a groove right here for the wires to kind of poke out a little bit. That way I can seal the cap back onto Pikachu's head. It's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna glue this on. And there we have our rechargeable LED light Pikachu. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights, and we're going to see what he looks like. Alright guys, I have the lights dimmed, and I just wanted to show you, with just a tap, we have the coolest Funko Pop ever made. so awesome.